Hi everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just continue to attend these webinars and take in a little bit of this at a time, you'll be up to speed before you know it. A couple of things that I want to go over before we get started with the webinar. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started with IBO. I'm going to show you how to get helper assistance here on the platform. I'm also going to show you how to get extended training on IBOtoolbox and its family of websites. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And that's really why we're all here, right? We want to get that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you guys, you're in the absolute right place at the right time, because there is no better marketing platform than IBOtoolbox. So just take in as much of this as you can. My goal for you, if you're brand new to IBOtoolbox, by the end of this webinar, you're going to have enough ammunition to hit the ground running. We're going to get your profile set up for you so that you're ready to do business, because your profile is actually your public storefront. So we want to make sure that that's set up properly. So we'll take care of that for you. If you're a veteran member, you're probably going to learn something new. Tonight is the Q&A session. So load me up with questions. I love the challenge. So just start entering in your questions here in the chat box, and I will answer them for you. Try and keep them specific to IBOtoolbox or its family of websites, okay? I just want to be conscientious of everybody's time. And, if you've got a personal question, or not personal, but, if you've got a question about your specific business opportunity or something like that, we really need to keep it generic questions. Okay, hope you understand. All right, so this webinar is recorded. I have this one set up to be recorded, and a couple of things that you might want to do is go over to Facebook and Twitter and follow IBOtoolbox over there on those two platforms. You want to do that because there's always something exciting going on at IBOtoolbox, and IBO uses those two platforms to make announcements, so you definitely want to follow them over there. Also, too, check out IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. That's where I'm going to put this recorded webinar up. I'll get that up later on today, and you also have access to previously recorded webinars. So you want to go to youtube.com/IBOtoolbox. Webinars are held twice weekly in addition to the Wednesday question and answer session that's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's also a webinar on Saturdays at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So you've got two possibilities to watch a live or attend a live webinar. If not, again, they're always recorded. So unless there's some sort of technical difficulty, you will be able to get them on recording. So anyways, all right, so if you've just joined us, make sure that you start entering in your questions into the chat area so that I can answer them, because this is the question and answer training webinar. So hit me up with any questions that you have about IBOtoolbox or its family of websites. Okay, so a little bit about me. For those of you that don't know me, I'm an IBOtoolbox member just like you. I've been here at IBO for a little over 5 years, almost since the beginning. I've been in the network marketing industry for 16 years. So I've seen a lot of things. I'm not saying that I'm a guru or anything like that, but I've seen a lot of different things, and I understand how this industry works very well. So one thing that I'm really, really passionate about is training you guys, okay? Um, Training is really important no matter what you do in life. If it's, you decide to be a doctor or, you know, I don't know, a car salesman or whatever it is that you decide to do, a teacher, you have to get trained. You have to get some training on whatever you do. So IBO Toolbox is no different. And one of the things about internet marketing or network marketing, affiliate marketing, or whatever you want to call it, is that it can be a little overwhelming. There's so much out there, and especially if you're new to the internet or you're new to the industry, you're probably on information overload, right? Well, I'm here to lessen that for you, help you with your learning curve here. So that's what I enjoy doing, and I really love IBO Toolbox. It's a very, very powerful platform. So I'm doing what I enjoy doing by training you guys on how to utilize the platform. So I run a couple of websites as well. I have the official IBO Toolbox training platform that's called marketwithkris.com. You can go to my IBO social profile page, which is my public storefront, and you can learn more about marketwithkris.com and also the other things that I do. I also design custom unique banner graphics, IBO social customization, and other things. So I've got a couple of graphics here that you can click on. One goes to my marketwithkris.com, which we're going to go over there now because I want to show you what this site is all about. So in addition to IBO Toolbox training, each lesson that you take for IBO Toolbox, you're going to earn credits. Okay, you're going to earn 50 credits for watching each video lesson. So you're going to go to marketwithkris.com. You're going to register for free simply by clicking here. You're going to choose a username and a password, and then you're going to log in. Once you log in, you're going to get to the members area, and you're going to get access to 40 different IBO Toolbox lessons, and then I've got the rebrandable traffic training as well. And rebrandable traffic is part of the IBO family of websites, okay? So I've got you covered on everything, how to set up your profile, the basics, setting up banner advertising, listing ads, everything about the credit center, your links and graphics that you can use to promote IBO Toolbox apps, press releases, the Facebook app, and also the IBO URL and .NET alias, the IBO affiliate system, IBO banners, IBO gigs, IBO exchange, IBO list, IBO tube, and the list just keeps going and going because IBO is constantly doing putting stuff out there to help us get our business out there. And all these tools are beneficial to you, but again, you have to learn how to use them. So you're going to log in, you're going to have access to all of this. I also have some other training on some other things like Facebook ads and LinkedIn marketing, Pinterest, Periscope. I just added some new courses, Periscope, getting noticed in a saturated market. We're all pretty familiar with that, right? You have to stand out in a crowd when you're doing this internet marketing or network marketing. You have to be different. You have to realize how you can get seen, and one of the best places to do that is IBO Toolbox. Some of these courses are free. All the IBO Toolbox courses are completely free. Some of my other courses are free. Some of them you have to pay for, but they're very inexpensive. So take advantage of what I have to offer for you guys. You get more personalized attention from me by being a member at marketwithkris.com. Okay, so what I want to go over now is a little bit about IBOtoolbox. And if you've just joined us, please enter in your questions into the chat areas so I can get them answered for you. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that really don't work. They're really more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 300,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make some extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you've put into IBO. This is really important to understand, you guys. So what happens is you've written a press release and someone's went to Google and they've entered in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press release. That's how they're finding you. Okay, so for those of you that think that you're marketing to the members, think again. 96% of the daily traffic is non-member traffic. I want to go over this real quick because this is the most important thing to understand about IBO. Okay, so we are at the dashboard here. This is where you post on the wall. You can comment on other members' wall posts, etc. Okay, we see this as being our back office. This is where we do all of our work. We post on the wall, we comment, we access our advertising, the credit center, etc. Everything under site navigation. But if you go over to your profile page, okay, so kind of take a look here. I'm going to go to my profile page, and because I want to show you something. Okay, so this is actually the first post here. All right, so if you go over to if we go to my profile page, I just refreshed it, it's shown here, okay? So outside traffic sees your profile page, but let's take it a step further. If we go to the main IBOsocial.com, which is the main IBO hub, guess what? We are going to, if we scroll down here to the activity, it's here as well, okay? And I'm just talking about this post for now. This one down here, let me just scroll up here. This one of my posts for a press release, okay? But if we go back here and it's refreshed, right? Okay, so we've got Melissa's post up here or her press release. We go back here, look what's up at the top of the wall. It's her post, okay? 96% of the daily traffic is seeing all of this. Okay, let's take it a step further because I want you guys to really understand how powerful this is. Okay, so anyone can start clicking on members' names. If you click on a member's name, it's going to take you to their IBO social profile page. Okay, so I clicked on Melissa's name. It takes me to her IBO social profile page. Okay, as a visitor, as a non-member, as 96% of that daily traffic, I can start clicking on things, anything here, anything that's clickable, right? I can go to her business tabs. I can find out what businesses she's in. I can go to her press releases. I can take a look at all the press releases she's written. I can go to her videos. Same thing, videos. I can go back home here and anybody can click on these, okay? I can go back home Whoops, I thought I clicked on it. Let me try that again. And I can scroll down to her wall. Okay, so I can, read what she said. Wow, they beat the odds and made 10K from home. I might want to click on that, or one of her visitors might want to, okay? Visitors can also leave a comment here just by being logged in at Facebook. All right, so this is very, very cool. So all of her information is here, and I'll show you how this all comes together. Her buttons to her other social networks, her business links here. What else do we have? She's got a video. Her information is visible, her picture, etc. Okay, so this is powerful, powerful stuff. All right, so this is what really, really makes IBOtoolbox powerful. And once you realize this and how it works, how it all comes together, you are going to be amazed at the results you'll get. And it's all about participating, okay? IBOtoolbox is about participating. The more active you are, the more your information is going to be found in the search results of interested prospects. So meaning the more press releases you write, you can write 2 per day. Okay, the more you post on the wall, the more you comment, you interact with the conversation, the more you are going to be seen with your name, okay, that's clickable back to your profile page, your public storefront, where everyone can find out about you, okay? And they can even ask you a question or become a lead for you, okay? If they click on Learn More on your profile page and fill in their information, this becomes a lead for you, which is housed under the My Leads section at IBO, okay? Leads are generated through the IBO social profile page, which I just showed you, that Learn More, through referring new members to IBO, and also through IBO URLs. Okay, so it's a great, great way to build your list. And if you hook it up with the Response Magic Autoresponder under IBO apps, then whenever you view a lead under the My Leads section, there's a button that's going to appear that will automatically, if you click on it, will automatically send that lead to your autoresponder. So this platform is very, very powerful. Okay, so just keep in mind that IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers, okay? And these like-minded internet marketers are going to help you promote your business. And you might be saying, well, how are they going to do that? Are they going to join my business? No, not necessarily. They might, though, if you build that business relationship with them, getting them to know, like, and trust you. But more importantly, this community of marketers came together collectively to help bump your post back up to the top by commenting on it, up to the top of the wall so it gets more exposure. They've commented on your press releases. They've shared your posts or your press releases with their other social networks, getting your press releases or your posts more exposure. And when they do that, you're going to in turn do the same for them, reciprocate. Okay, so that's what makes this community so unique and so very, very powerful. All right, so community of like-minded internet marketers, and everything on this platform was developed to help us market our business. The apps, the widgets, everything, okay? It's all about us. In fact, IBO stands for Independent Business Owners. So one of the really, really cool things about IBO is that it's created the perfect environment for us to build those relationships, getting others to know, like, and trust you. And when you do that, instead of constantly pushing your business opportunity in front of other members, that will open up the door to opportunity, and then business will flow naturally. So IBO is not intended to spam the other members with your links through the message system or through the instant chat or the chat system. It's intended to build those relationships, okay? We get to know each other. It's like Facebook and Twitter, but it's a more social atmosphere where we're all, you know, the more active members brand themselves here on IBO, okay, because they're constantly commenting and interacting with the other members. They're participating, and that's really what it is, doing the day-to-day activities that you would normally do to move your business forward, except for IBO Toolbox is a lot more fun. Okay, so I'm going to check out the questions, and I hope you guys have been busy while I've been talking. All right, let's see what you got for me. Let's see here. I think you've been busy. Oh, yay. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's see. Wow, you've been busy. Okay, first question is, how can I see my banner ad that is running? Okay, Dan, I know I just made that banner for you. I think I did a 468 by 60. I'm hoping that's correct. So your 468 by 60, let me just go over where all of them run, okay? So if I did a 468 by 60, I'm pretty sure I did, but I might be wrong because I do create a lot of banner graphics for the members. So you know what? Can you just enter in the chat here before I go further? Tell me what size I made for you. 468 by 60s run on your profile page. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, Dan, are you with me? I really would like to know. Okay, I think it's a 468 by 60. If you could just enter that in the chat and let me know. All right, so if it's a 468 by 60, it would be running up here on your profile page in this area. Oh no, it was a 250 by 250. Okay, not a 468 by 60. Okay, so the 468 by 60, or I'm sorry, oh geez. The 250 by 250 will run on the side here of IBO Toolbox. So a couple of things that you need to realize is that your banner ad is going to rotate with the other members that are running their ad there too as well. So this is the dashboard wall, that's where it's running. So you may or may not see it, but running, okay? Sometimes I see my ads running, sometimes I don't. If you're always on the dashboard, you might see it running, but if that's the only ad that you have with all the other members' ads that are running in rotation, you might not see it. But I do test them before I activate them when I set them up for you. Okay, so the best way to see your ad is, remember I sent you that email, so you're going to go to My Advertising, and you are going to, okay, so you can preview any of the ads that you have running. So let me find a 250 by 250. Okay, so all you would have to do, here's a 250 by 250 that I've got running. Okay, so first of all, you can run them on these different display locations. You got to choose at least one. Since I set this banner ad up for you, I just set it to run on IBO Toolbox, right, which is what I just showed you. But these are the different locations that you can run a 250 by 250. Okay, so we'll go ahead and close that out, and we're going to preview it. Okay, so you can always click on the preview. As long as the banner ad shows up, it will show up and rotate with the other members that are running their banner ad there. Now, you have to make sure that you have credits converted to impressions. So when I set it up for you, I converted the 500 credits to impressions, which gives you 2,500 impressions. So each time it's shown, it's going to deduct impressions, okay? So if you see this arrow, this green arrow, this impressions arrow, turn red, that means you need to convert more credits. So you simply click on Convert Credits, and you follow the prompts, okay? Convert credits. Let me show you how to do this real quick. This is important because we are all here to advertise our business, and banner ads are a great way to get extra exposure for your business. So this is really, really slow tonight. All right, as I'm doing that, I'm going to look for the next question here. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean about how to remove the add credit codes from the window. Okay, can you elaborate on that a little bit, or clarify what you mean by that? Okay, so credits to convert. Okay, so credits to convert, you would just simply choose from the drop-down menu. I converted 500 for you, so you select 500, convert credits. Okay, and then you go back to the ads, and then you want to turn that ad back on because it'll automatically shut off if you ran out of credits or impressions. Okay, hopefully that answered that for you. Okay, so whoever asked about remove credit codes from the window. All right, I should have said, where do we see? Okay, so, you wanted to clarify that. Where do we see our banner ads at? So again, if you just go to My Advertising and you can create new ad, okay, 468 runs. When you click on 468, it tells you the locations that you can see it, and obviously where you would, if you ran it on your IBO social profile page, you could see it there. The other ones would rotate with the other members that are running the banner ads in those different locations. Okay, same thing with listing ad. You can see where the listing ads run. And then we've got the whoops, sorry about that. I hit the wrong thing. What did I do that for? Then we've got the 250 by 250 and the 728 by 90 runs on IBOtoolbox top, the newsletter top, IBOtube top, and IBO list top. Okay, so you can always go back there and look. Also, another way that you can learn where the banner ads and the other ads run is by the courses over at marketwithkris.com too as well. Let's see. Can you post date PRs? No, you cannot. No, unfortunately not. You can't post date. The reason for that is I know with the new version of IBO coming up, you're going to be able to schedule your advertising. The reason why you can't post date press releases is because, first of all, you can only write 2 per day. The second reason is that a lot of marketers use way too much automation. Okay, IBOtoolbox doesn't want to fall into that category. Okay, meaning that IBOtoolbox encourages interaction. Okay, so if you're on vacation and you're not able to post, then you know what? When you're on vacation, you should take a break anyways. That's my opinion. But now with the mobile version coming up, you definitely could do that. Lots of people, one thing great about, being online and having an online business is that you can log in and you can go ahead and do that, post your press releases and so forth. Okay, so to answer your question, no. All right, it's just really more set up for networking and so forth. And I know that posting a press release really doesn't have anything to do with networking, but it's just one of the ways that IBOtoolbox has presented itself as being different, a different platform than anything else out there. All right, so next question is, to earn your credits. Yeah, unfortunately not. But again, with the new mobile version coming up, you'll be able to do all of that. So you'll have to be a little bit creative. I know I do a lot from my phone, but with all the apps and everything else, you could do something, save it to your email or something, and then copy and paste it into the press release editor once it's more mobile friendly, and then you could go ahead and do that. Okay. I know that IBOtoolbox has a place to enter your Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, but what about Pinterest accounts? Okay, so yeah, you can go ahead and promote your Pinterest account on your profile page. In fact, I actually do. I still have it up here. I used to. I did it on the business links over here because you can really promote any link you want. Oh yeah, I did. Follow me on Pinterest right here. So this is step 6 under edit your profile, and you can just set that up. Okay. Yeah, I know they don't have a button set up for that, which is actually step 7 for your other social networks, Twitter and so forth, and Facebook, so forth. But be a little bit creative, and you can put it over here. Let's see here. Okay, so, whoops. Oh. Okay, what is a splash page? Okay, wait a second. With all the work we are doing to earn credits so we can run ads, it seems like people are just clicking on the ads for the sake of clicking and have no interest in actually following through on our ads, such as signups. Well, not necessarily. So if you, the question was, with all the credits that we're earning to run ads, it seems like people are just clicking on ads but not actually following through as signups. We are encouraged to click on ads to help them, only if there's a genuine interest, okay? If you see something that you're genuinely interested in. But one thing that you have to realize about ads, each ad has 2 links, one to the target website and one to the member's IBO social profile. So not only are they clicking on your ad, they might be clicking on your profile page to learn more about you. So it's really all good. I mean, it's really, really all good, because if they go to your profile page and they check out your business tab, they can learn more about what you're doing. They can also take the time to read about your press releases. So as far as getting signups, you might want to test your banner ads or your listing ads, okay? Do some split testing, because I know that lots of people get signups from their advertising. So that's not necessarily true. So I would just play around with it, and you'll figure out what works the best. Also, too, it depends on where you're leading them, okay? The page that you're leading them to, what your offer is, you know, what you're asking them to do once they get there. I would definitely focus on building my list, offering something free that's valuable before, you know, getting them to sign up for a business opportunity or purchase products. You'll get a lot better results if you do it like that than just, you know, here's my sales page. You know, that's where it leads to. It just doesn't really work that well. Okay, so hopefully that helped you. Okay, perfect. Okay, still don't know what that means. Removing the old credit codes from the windows. Okay, what did I miss here? Maybe that question was just really long here. Okay, I think I got you guys covered. Certainly that can't be it. Maybe it is. Hang on one second. Yep, just some long questions here. Okay, so I'm still not sure what you mean by removing the credit code from the window. Unless it's held, unless you're talking about redeeming credits when you go to Credit Center and hang on, this is really slow. Okay, so if you go to redeem coupon, are you talking about here? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Or the daily code, that changes every single day. You'll have to, yes, it shows the code. Wait. Okay. Where I just was at, is that what you're talking about? This one. Today's code is, okay, but it's going to change. Nobody's going to see that. I'm sorry. I've got my, silly hat on. I can't figure out what you're trying to ask me. Try again. Let's see here. It's going to automatically refresh itself daily. Okay. Thank you. That one's nice. You are so great. Thanks. That's why I do this. You guys are awesome. This is just really, I mean, I really, really, really like being here for you guys and helping you out because, oh, here's a new question. Sorry about that. Okay. Just wanted to say thanks so much for doing all you do. You're very welcome. Let's see. Oh, phooey, I lost it. Okay. Would help if this was a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry. Well, can you provide an example of how a non-member would find IBO and or your profile page? Okay. You know what? They're entering in search terms. Okay, so if you've written a press release about XYZ company with best product, with the product called best product or something, they went to Google or whatever and they put in XYZ company. Let's see here. Let me look at Melissa here. Press release. Okay, let's go to Google and let's see what we can put in here. That's pretty broad. Let me see. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to go to one of mine. I'll just go in. So let's say marketing courses. It's pretty broad too. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. Let's see. Let's say they were looking for IBOtoolbox or internet marketing platform. That's probably too broad too. Okay, I know. Hopefully, there we go. Okay, so I put in internet marketing platform for business owners. So they're putting in keywords that are equal what we've written about, okay? That's how they're finding you. So it could be, let's say you're writing about your company. Let's say, let's see here. I'm trying to get some good, I can't spend too much time on this because it's kind of broad, but has anybody written about a recent, okay, total life changes. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, so what I did was I just took this one, explaining total life changes 9 recession-proof industries. Now, I don't know what keywords this person used. I'm going to go up here and look. Okay, so TLC business. So none of what I put in here because I put in total life changes recession-proof business. So here's one explaining total life. Here's the video that just came up here. And this was just put out. And so it's right up on the first page. So that's pretty cool. Here it is again on IBOTube. Okay. And here it is. Oh, that's that. Okay. So again, I can't spend too much time on that, but it's really about us putting content into IBO and then it getting indexed out in the search engines. Okay, you can't ask me when I'm on a webinar. Come on the webinar and I'll answer it for you. Okay, all right. Ooh, we are really running out of time here. Let's see here. Picture. Okay, is it possible to upload a picture from my computer into a press release? Okay, the thing about that is you need to have the URL. Okay, so if we go to press release tool, you have to have the URL. Pull up one of mine here. Let's see, PRs. And this one's good enough. Okay, so I have a graphic in here. So I need to have that URL to upload it. Okay, so when I go here, I'm going to go down to the press releases. Okay, and I'm going to edit it because I want to show you what this looks like. Okay. Okay, so this is the graphic right here. Okay, so you're going to have the graphic URL. So what happens is you're going to click on Insert Edit Image, and it's going to ask you where that graphic is hosted. Okay, so I actually uploaded this to IBO Banners. So I took the URL from IBO Banners, which is in a .png. It'll either end in a .png, .gif, or .jpg. And I just enter it in there. It'll automatically pull it in there. Say OK. You can resize it, make it smaller, make it bigger, etc. Okay? And there you go. You can center it, which is what I did. Or I can make it left justify, center it, whatever. Okay? And then one more question, then we got to get going here. Splash pages are used to create a little bit more curiosity, okay? Click on a banner that gives you, just a few words and some graphics, okay? You get to the splash page, it gives you a little bit more information. And then that splash page should go to a capture page, a lead capture page, okay, to work the best. And those can be advertised. You can use those to advertise on traffic exchanges or places like that, anywhere where you can advertise a splash page. Okay, all right, you guys, if I didn't get to your question, I apologize. I think I pretty much got everything answered. Yeah, looks like it. If I didn't, hit me up next Wednesday. Okay? All right, so what I want to do now is I want to go over to the profile. I want to show you new members how to get your profile set up real quick, especially if you're brand new, okay? This is the first most important thing to do is get your profile set up. You click on Edit Profile under Site Navigation, which I did. Okay, 3 basic steps to set up your profile. These are required steps. There's actually 9 steps that you're going to really want to complete them all, but we're just going to do the 3 steps tonight. Come to the Saturday webinar or sign up at marketwithkris.com to go through all the videos, earn extra credits, and learn the extra steps, or again, come to the Saturday webinar because I'll go through every single step. We're just running out of time tonight. All right, so step 1 is basic required information, your name, your geographic location, your phone and Skype ID, if that's how you want to be contacted. As you notice, I don't have my phone and Skype ID in here. I just simply, with everything that I do, I can't offer phone support, okay? It's just too much for me. There's only so many hours in a day. You know, if that's how you want to be contacted, that's fine. So you put in your phone and Skype ID here. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox needed that to send that link to activate your account, confirm your account. You've got a few options for your rebrandable traffic username, your IBOTube channel, and IBO Gig Store. You register for each one of those. Your IBOtoolbox logins won't work, and come back and put your username or channel in there and click on Save. Step 2 is your profile image. You want to use a real picture of you, not a logo or a product image. You want to do that because this is a social network. Think of IBOtoolbox as your online meeting room where we virtually meet in person, right? So if we were to meet face-to-face, we would see each other's real face, right? Not a logo or product image. Well, this is no different. So use a real picture of you. Click on Change Profile Image, find an image from your computer, and upload it. Step 3 is your business information. This is where you are going to put in your business name, your title, links to your business opportunity and product link, and a short description or write-up in the box here. Click on Save. At any time, you can edit or delete if things change. Okay, so that's what you need to do, steps 1 through 3. Make sure once you completed those steps that you click on Dashboard up here so that IBOtoolbox knows that your profile is completed, and they will transfer over your 500 advertising credits that you can use immediately to get your ads set up and get that extra exposure for your business. Below step 3 is steps 4 through 9. And again, we don't have time to go through all of these. Business links, backlinks, your customization area, getting a contributor badge, your business links, backlinks. Step 7 is your social networks. Step 8 is your business videos. And step 9 is monetizing your profile with Google AdSense. Okay, so whatever you decide to do, steps 1 through 3 or 1 through 9, make sure you return to the dashboard to get your advertising credits. If you have referred someone to IBO and you see that they've completed their profile, earned their first star, but you haven't gotten your referral credits, it's because they have not returned to the dashboard. They've either closed out the tab or they've logged out before they clicked on dashboard. It's your responsibility to get with them and let them know that that's what they need to do so that everybody can get their credits and start participating. Because you know what, you guys, it does none of us any bit of good if we had hundreds of thousands of members here on the platform, but nobody was participating. No one was putting in content to get that content indexed out there in the search engines, which brings back traffic for all of us. It wouldn't do us any bit of good. So it's really important that they get the training. Okay, so lead them to the webinar. I'll train them for you, whatever you want to do, but it's just really important. Let's all work together as a community to make sure that everyone's completing their profile and participating. There's no competition here. We want everyone participating, even if they happen to be promoting the same business opportunity, okay? Remember, you're not marketing to each other. We're marketing to the outside, that 96% of traffic. Okay, so to get to your profile, simply click on the link here under where it says my IBO social profile page. Real quickly, I'm going to show you how it all comes together. We have, here, let me just do this. This gets there. Let's see which one's going to get there quicker. There we go. Okay, you've got your picture, your name, your geographic location, your stars, your likes, your comments, your badges, again, your phone and Skype ID would go here. All of your contact information, your rebrandable traffic, widget, your IBOTube channel or widget here. IBOtoolbox Associator widget is automatically displayed. You don't have to enter anything in there. Your social media sharing section is over here. Business links, backlinks here, which is step 6. Visitor information is automatically displayed, daily, monthly, and total. Facebook feed, this is step 7, needs to be the first Facebook entry on step 7 needs to be a fan or a like page to get this widget automatically displayed. RSS feeds to your press releases and wall posts, your associates listing here. Your Google AdSense runs over here. Step 7, your other social networks, the buttons down here. Above that is your Facebook comments that people leave. And up here is your community or business owner wall comments. We kind of talked about that. And then you've got your customization for your IBO social profile page. You've got an area to run a banner ad up here. Highly recommend this, that you have your own banner running on your page. Even if you're part of Club IBO, where you have an ad-free IBO social profile page, I would still recommend that you run a banner here. What happens is this whole area gets bumped up. You can put banners and graphics and whatever. Run something. This page is all about you, so you definitely want your own banner running. Okay, so we've got a menu bar up here. We've got home is where we're at now. Businesses, nice professional listing of all your businesses that you have. Boy, this is really slow. There we go. Press releases, quick access to press releases, videos, learn more. Anyone that fills out their information here becomes a lead for you, which is housed under the My Lead section at IBO under Site Navigation. Search engine, every member has their own branded search engine. You can put anything, or you can give out your link, or when somebody's visiting your page, they can put in press releases or anything else and search and get instant results, because this is all about you. If they did happen to put in press releases, it would pull up all the press releases that you've written. Okay, let's see here. And a link to the main IBO hub. Kind of went over that earlier in the webinar. You've got your featured member of the day, gets a lot of benefits, and it's all about participating, okay? The system picks the featured member of the day, okay? There's not a committee, there's not members that pick, it's all based on participating. So, and you can become featured member of the day every 45 days as long as you're the one that's participating the most on that given day, okay? And you get, you know, the special benefits of having your picture on the dashboard wall and having it here on IBO social profile page with all of your information visible to that 96% of the daily traffic. So you get a lot of exposure. It's a great honor. We've got our 10 most recent press releases, link to the target website, link to the members' IBO social profile page. member listing ads, target website, click on the picture, members IBO social profile page. New members, click on their picture, takes you to their IBO social profile page. Most recent videos, target website, members IBO social profile page, and here you go, you've got your wall. So if we refresh this and we go back to the dashboard wall, bringing this all together, that 96% of the daily traffic is seeing this on the outside. Okay, kind of take a visual here of what you see. And when we as members are seeing the same exact thing on the inside. So we're the 4% of the daily traffic. The outside non-member traffic is the 96%. Over 300,000 visitors each day. That's a lot of eyeballs. And think about this. The more that you're participating, the more you're going to be seen, the more opportunity that you have for someone to click on your name and go and find out more about you, or a link or a press release or whatever else you're promoting here, a video, for them to get more information about what you're offering. Okay, so there you have it. That's how it all comes together. And again, I know that you're probably, if you're new, you're probably being a little overwhelmed right now, but the good news is that I'll have this up over on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel, and also you can go and watch recorded webinars over there as well. Plus, you can get the training. You can come back and take in a little bit more each time. Okay, so thank you so much for coming to the webinar. I appreciate each and every one of you. Just remember, it's all about participating. The more content the search engines have indexed from us, the more often and higher our information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. Let's go to the Credit Center. I'll give you the credit code and send you off on your way to the wall to participate. Okay, so we'll click on Credit Center. And eventually we'll get there. Oh, yikes, this is slow. Okay, redeem coupon right here. It's going to pop open a box. It's going to ask me if I participated and clicked on a few ads. We'll do that real quickly. One, go to IBOsocial.com, which is already open here. So I'm going to go here, click on this ad, and I'm going to go to the help desk. Click on this ad. Okay, this helps keep IBOtoolbox free. Because it's free for us to use, but it's not free to run with all of these tools and widgets and gadgets and everything else. The site is very expensive to keep running 24/7, 365 days a week, or a year, or a day, 365 days a year for us. Okay, so in the box, I want you to put IBO, one second here, IBO network. Okay, and then click on redeem coupon. It should say accepted, 200 credits were added. Again, thank you for taking the time to come to the webinar, learning about this platform, how to utilize the tools and resources, how powerful it is, and what it can do to take your business to the next level. I'll have a link up for Saturday's webinar. I'll announce that on the wall here in just a little bit. You guys have a great Wednesday. Go IBO.